Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have a Bath and Body Works haul. It's not just a haul. I went ahead and picked up the second round of the Everyday Luxuries collection, which are body mists that are inspired by designer perfumes or high-end perfumes. So today I'm just going to be giving my thoughts on them. I have not worn them fully. I've just smelled them from the caps and kind of saw if they matched what they're being compared to all over the internet. So I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the Everyday Luxuries second drop. If you are interested, just keep on watching. Guys, so I picked up this collection, but I did something a little different this time. I picked up all of these in the mini size. So if it's one thing that I do not like about buying body care is I always tell you guys that I am the type of person that I like to switch things up. I don't use the same thing for years and years. I like to try different scents, different body washes, different body care, and they're so huge. Just one body spray, for example, is so huge and I could never go through body sprays, but having a small one, I mean, this is so much more doable for me. I feel like these are just not a waste. If you're using a body mist and you're using it up, this is a great size, but for someone like me with such a big collection and I'm constantly trying new things, these little ones just looked perfect. So yeah, I think from now on, if all of the scents that come out in Bath and Body Works are sold in this size, I would rather pick up the mini ones. And eventually I would actually like it if all of my body care body mist were in this size. It's like getting a 1 ounce bottle of perfume instead of getting the 3 ounce bottle so that you could finish it quicker and move on to the next thing. I love this size. Let's get into these body mists. So I am going to start off with Madame Mystique, which this one is being compared to Mon Paris by YSL. I don't have that one in my collection at the moment, but I have had that one. I've had flankers before, so I am very familiar with Mon Paris. At Bath and Body Works, usually I used to layer Mon Paris with You're the One, I think is the body mist. That one gets compared a lot to Mon Paris, but also to Lancome Idole fragrance. So let's see which one Madame Mystique reminds me of, but here is the packaging for this one. And Madame Mystique has notes of bright red berries, rose petals, and sultry wood. So definitely sounds like Mon Paris. That is what sticks out the most in Mon Paris is those berries mixed with that rose. Oh yeah, definitely. This doesn't have as much depth to me as Mon Paris, but to me it's actually a good thing. Like this one feels a little more smooth. Yeah, this smells really, really nice. I think I prefer this over Mon Paris, but that's just me. You guys know I don't like super sharp florals or strong florals, so this feels very nice because it does feel smoother. It's something that would be perfect to layer Mon Paris with to make it smell even stronger. If you get like the body cream, the body wash, if that's a fragrance that you like to wear a lot, this is the perfect body care to layer with that. They did a great job with this one, so I would give this one like a 9 out of 10. I'm really liking this one, and this is one that I see myself at least wearing because it's one that I enjoyed. So this one is like a fruity floral, but it's not a super bright fruity floral. This one's definitely a little sexier, great for date night, great for going to dinner or something. So really, really nice. So next up we have Aqua Hour, which is like a blue packaging. And I have seen this one compared to Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia. The notes for Aqua Hour are watery bergamot, fresh peony, and salty cedar wood. It doesn't smell like Acqua di Gioia to me. There's a similarity to it. This just smells like an ocean, one that you can wear with anything that is like ocean vibes. So Acqua di Gioia, you can layer it with it, but I don't think it's a dupe for that. This is like cool water. If you loved cool water, that was one of my favorites when I was in high school. Kind of that type of vibe. Really nice. The peony in here gives it a little bit of a sweetness and like a more of a feminine touch, so it's not super duper unisex. It leans a little bit more towards the feminine side. I can't see it smelling like Aqua di Gioia. It just, Aqua di Gioia, if I remember correctly, had like a mintiness to it too. I think it had a mint note, but this would pair really nicely with any fresh ocean or ozonic type of fragrance. Next up, we have Midnight Addiction, and this one is supposed to be inspired by YSL Black Opium. So I don't have the original Black Opium, but I do have a bunch of flankers. This one is Nuit Blanche, which is a more smooth, creamy one. I have Le Parfum. I just got the new glitter ones. Black Opium, I'm also very familiar with. It is a bit of a bitter coffee in a fragrance, but it's also mixed with a lot of white florals. It's very sexy, feminine. It is a go-to for many, many people. So let's see if Midnight Addiction is a dupe for Black Opium. So I will say this might smell better than, I smell something in here that's making it more like smooth. This doesn't remind me of only Black Opium. Ooh, this is so nice. I think this is even better than the original Black Opium. Like, you can definitely layer them together, but this is super duper smooth and almost creamy. The coffee is not too bitter in here. Yeah, this does not smell the same as Black Opium. It smells very nice. It smells perfect for, like I said, date night. It's in that same category as Madame Mystique. Like, these, if you want body mists that smell like perfumes instead of, you know, juvenile smelling or too fruity or any of that, and you prefer like those more stronger, I want it to smell like a perfume type of body mist, these two so far are going to give that to you. I didn't rate the Aqua Hour. I would give the Aqua Hour like a 7 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think this one's one that's going to be like a favorite for many people. This is kind of more like an everyday, just splash it and go. This right here is like a 10 out of 10. Very nicely done. It's not the type of fragrance that I go for all of the time, but very nice, especially if you want to layer it with any fragrance that you have that might have coffee. Next up, we have Loyal to You, and this one is supposed to be inspired by Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I loved that perfume when I first got it and I sprayed it the first few times. I loved it so much, but the more that I started spraying that fragrance, that lemon started to really come through, and it started to mix with the vanilla in a way that is not my favorite. I don't really enjoy very strong heavy citruses mixed with vanilla, and still the dry down of Devotion is absolutely beautiful. I love the dry down. I just couldn't get past the opening because the citrus just got stronger and stronger with time. But I do know that a lot of people really love that one. And Loyal to You has notes of sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. So this is probably going to smell just like Devotion. Yep. This has that same opening as Devotion. This reminds me of a cereal that I used to eat when I was little. It wasn't the like main brand. It was like an off-brand cereal that my grandma used to buy for us when she used to take care of us. I know that's like super like, what, Amy? That's so random. This smells like a cereal. This is one that I'm not going to reach for because I don't like to smell like a literal type of food or something. And this one is giving me even more vibes of like the opening of Devotion. So I'm not getting like that dry down that I liked in Devotion. You can layer Kayali's Capri in a bottle with this one and they would smell really nice together. So maybe I'll try that because that just made it smell really nice. So I'll see if maybe using these two together I can take advantage of this one. But so far this is probably my least favorite one. Next up we have Your Cheeky, and this is a cute fuchsia magenta type of bottle, and this is supposed to be inspired by Carolina Herrera Good Girl Blush, which I am soon going to be getting rid of this in my collection. It will be in a declutter soon and you will see why. I love everything about this perfume except for after a while of having it, which happened the last time with my travel size, it just starts getting a little too musky for me. But I want to see if Your Cheeky does the same thing, and this has notes of pink peppercorn, warm almond flower, and vanilla bean. Oh yeah, that smells very similar to Good Girl Blush. Very, very similar. This one has something that's a little bit more tart in it, like more fruity vibes. I'm picking up more of that. I actually really like the body mist of this. So maybe I will enjoy the body mist more than I do the actual perfume. I'm not getting like that strong musk, but I'm getting the very nice girly notes that I love in this one. It's like a fruity floral, not your typical fruity floral. There is a little bit different vibe to this one because you do have that almond flower. I prefer this over the actual perfume itself. It does have a little bit more of like a clean vibe to it, like a fresher vibe to it, but it smells really nice. Very nice. They did an amazing job with this one. I would give this one like a 9 out of 10. There's a bit of like a clean vibe that I don't get in here, and it's not clean as in soap, maybe a little bit like laundry mixed with very fruity and bright citrusy notes. So that's what this one smells like. Okay, so this next one, I have been seeing a few people complaining that they're so over this, that they don't know why they keep coming out with this scent, but it is a very popular high-end niche fragrance, and that is Baccarat Rouge 540. So seeing Rouge is inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540, and honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with them coming out with a fragrance that is inspired by that. There are so many people who still enjoy Baccarat Rouge 540, and having an option of having lotions and body mist and a bunch of body care that will complement that scent is a great option to have. Seeing Rouge has notes of black currant buds, sweet saffron, and amber moss. Yeah, it's Baccarat Rouge 540. Airy, kind of, I know metallic sounds so weird, but there's something in here that makes me think of like very chic, put together. It smells really nice. They did a great job with this body mist. It doesn't have too much of anything. Sometimes dupes will have a note that you can smell more and it just doesn't give you the vibes of Baccarat Rouge 540, but this does. It smells really, really nice, and this is one that I see myself actually wearing because it's just so easy to splash on and smell really, really good. You can layer this with the real Baccarat Rouge 540. You can use it with Ariana Grande's Cloud. You can pair it with the Middle Eastern fragrances that have duped this fragrance. Very nice. 9 out of 10. Great. I liked it. And now for this last one, I saved it for last because you guys know this is one of my favorite perfumes. And now if I have a body mist to layer with it, I'm definitely going to get the bigger size of this one. But we have a fragrance mist that is inspired by one of my favorite fragrances, which is Fleur Father Figure, and this is a very like unisex, a second skin, airy type of fragrance. It's not too in your face, it's not too floral, it's not too sexy. It is like the perfect, just everyday put together. I want to smell good but not too fancy or too strong or too sharp type of perfume. So this is Guilty as Fig, and this is supposed to be inspired by Father Figure. So the notes for Guilty as Fig are fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. So let's see if this smells like Father Figure. The best one. The best one. They did so great. Oh yes, if you're looking for body care to layer with Father Figure, I need to go on the website. I need to get the freaking everything that comes in this scent so that I can layer it with Father Figure. Match made in heaven. And if you don't want to spend the money for these perfumes and you would rather get yourself the body care line, they're great. I recommend all of them. They smell expensive like perfumes that you would pick up at a department store. So they did an amazing job with this collection. My favorite one is Guilty as Fig, just because I love Father Figure so much. Oh, they did it. They captured the scent of this. Of course, it's not going to be as strong, as concentrated as a perfume, but the scent, it smells like Father Figure. Love it. And really quickly before I finish today's video, I also did pick up Forever Sweet, and this is like from the Valentine's Day collection, and this has notes of candied grape, sweet berry, and powdered sugar. So I had to get this one to try it out. And this, you guys, oh my god, I don't think I have anything in my perfume collection, in my body care collection, that smells like grape. And they nailed it with this one. It smells like those candied, like candy flavored, grape flavored candy. It's powdery. It's making me think of those candies, these exact candies for Valentine's Day. It has like the powderiness that those candies have. This is so good. My daughters are probably going to try and steal this one, but it smells really pretty. This is so good. This is so good. I give this like a 9 out of 10, almost a 10 out of 10. Very different. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this. It smells so good. I want to know if you guys picked this one up and what do you think of this one. It's like fruity because you get like the fruitiness of the grape, almost like a grape flavored candy, but then the powder just is so good. Love this one. So that brings me to the end of today's video. Comment down below if you picked up anything from this collection. What are your thoughts on it and which one you're interested in if you haven't tried them. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ooh, la, la, la.